Hello everybody, Sky/Mike is here, and welcome to a brand new project, SoulCalibur 6. So, what is my objective for this one? Well, I really want to tackle down two different modes. The Libra of Soul, which is what I shall start with, and then the Soul Chronicle, which will be not only a general story, but we have little stories of every single character. Let's go ahead and get started. Libra of Soul, new game. And here's my layout for today.
The ray of light from the evil seed pierced the sky, its glow reaching as far as India. And here we find another person whose fate was entwined.
Yeah, for those of you wondering,
swords.
this game takes place roughly end of the 16th, beginning of the 17th century.
Consumed by the evil seed, yet still with presence of mind. A link between chaos and this world. You are quite the interesting one. Still, you will eventually succumb to the chaos, unless you engrave a clear image of yourself onto your soul.
Well then, let's see what we got in store. Just do this, there we go. Now I can see my chat box. Alright, create a character by selecting race, body type, weapons, and more. All of these settings can be changed later. Okay then, human, male, duh. I'm gonna say I am average height and build. Kinda heavy. And hey, they pretty much nailed a hairstyle. Wow, I didn't have already nailed my face. But let me just see what I can go for. No. I know the face is good. What hair do I want? What about this one? Okay. Well, my hair's not that long. Could I go with this? Oh no, my hair is definitely not that long. How about this? And getting there, getting there. How about wild tail? It's not that long. Huh. Wave rush? And that kind of is how I am right now. We'll go with that. Eyebrows. Voice.
Let's go! I can see the fear in your eyes. Why do you choose to fight?
No.
This fight will be a pleasure. This should be a good fight.
No.
You will die.
Ah, this'll be easy.
I won't hold back. I can't run away.
Jesus Christ. No.
Well, guess I gotta clobber you. Nope. Weaklings must taste death.
I am beautiful.
Let's
no.
Ah, this'll be easy.
Yeah.
Ah, this'll be easy. Ah, this'll be easy.
Nope.
Ah, this'll be easy. Ah, this'll be easy. Ah, this'll be easy. Ah, this'll be easy.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Cover. Oh, keep that. Keep that. Keep that. You know what? guess we start kind of like this, huh? Just go back on our colors. Deep blue. There we go. Okay, I think this might be all we can so far. What weapons do I want? Yeah, no creation phase. Nah. Snake sword? Nah. You know what, I would go with a pistol sword. Character name, Jose. No! I'm Sky. Well, that's it. I'm starting out with a big blade and a smaller blade that I can fire bullets from. I don't know why, I just like weapons like that.
If you can keep a hold of who you are, you will be able to stave off the chaos.
Shouldn't be that bad, right?
Arise. Take up your weapon and fight. Your life depends on it.
Alright then. So where shall I start? But it's been years since I played SoulCalibur. We'll just have to wait and see. Hey Bear, what's up? And before you ask, yes, Siri is still not responsive with my PS4. Okay, 1584. We can't explore yet, so convergence. I was watching Wolf's stream, but really wanted to check yours out. Oh, thanks, man. Well, we've just jumped into a deep end now, have we? Oh, there's the legendary Dark Sword. Let's see what our first objective here is. And yes, be prepared for quality voice acting. When I woke up, my head was pounding. Maybe it was a nightmare I'd had, but I could barely catch my breath or stop shaking. You're finally awake. It seems you had quite the nightmare. A man in a hood stood at my side. His appearance suggested someone quiet but strong-willed. My name is Zasalamel, and I know what's happened to you. You were greatly affected by the evil seed. You escaped becoming a Malfested, but I'm afraid you may not escape death. Let's ask about what exactly is the evil seed. It is a great evil that burst forth from Western Europe as a torrent of light and rained down around the world. Alright, I'd like to Malfested. This is odd, seeing you both stream at the same time. Yeah, well, we try to do it as often as we can. Sometimes we do it at the same time. What about the Malfested? They are beings whose bodies and minds have been twisted by evil. Symptoms vary, but some are known to become monsters. Many Malfested lose all sense of reason, become violent, and attack people. Luckily for you, fate put you on a different path. Alright. What about my headache? Tell me about that. Your body does not appear to have been altered by the evil seed. However, it seems to have affected your soul, linking it to what is called the astral chaos. The astral chaos is a curious realm where great powers collide. In time, it will consume your soul, resulting in your death. Your nightmare and headache are a sign of what is to come. Alright, fine. I'm done asking questions. If you wish to continue living, come with me. I will teach you how to extend your life. I'm shiny hunting. Nice! Very well then. Let's take a little walk around. The area next to Journey's Dawn is the dojo of Drona, a martial arts master. Here you can play the battle tutorial. This is his dojo to train for starting your adventure. You can move from the current location to any location you have previously visited by pressing the square button to open a list of the locations. If you want to play the battle tutorial, choose Drona's dojo. Or you know what? Fine. Let's just pretend that I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. I have heard rumor of a famous local dojo run by a well-respected man named Drona, who is reputed to be adept in all martial arts. This is a tutorial. I learned martial arts instructor in India named Drona praises the very model of a warrior. I made my way across treacherous mountain paths and traversed crumbling ledges before finally reaching my destination. A dojo surrounded by burbling mountain streams. To one side of the dojo, a diverse group of young warriors were enthusiastically practicing with weapons, having come from far and wide. I'd heard many of them even came from royal or noble bloodlines, unlike their master's humble roots. "Hail, traveler, what business do you have so deep in the mountains?" I told him my name, and that I had come here to learn. "Well, Sky, I never refuse anyone with a desire to learn. However, I live in seclusion because I have earned the ire of the local king. If you stay, you too may find yourself with a powerful enemy. Are you sure about this?" I nodded, and he continued. "Very well, I will train you. But before we begin, let me see your skills." Alright then. So you want to fight? Like I said, it's been years since I played SoulCalibur, so let's not expect this to go too well just yet. Any time compass. Okay, fine. Here we are. Movement. See, I'm moving already. Oh, alright. Back way, back way, back way. Okay. Any SSW tonight? Sadly, no. Women of Wrestling is on, and Wolf really wants me to get the scoop of that since that's his favorite female promotion. But I promise you, Bear, tomorrow will be SSW. I just wanted to start something new today. Alright then. Hinder opponent's move and horizontal attack. Triangle perform a damaging vertical attack, or square button do a quick kick. Alright, flash. Nice enough to check out my powerful kicks from the ring. Rapidly press any attack button, perform a combo attack unique to each character. You can perform a basic combo by either pressing the buttons by themselves or pressing it forward. So, what should I do? Guarding. Alright, fine. Press and hold X button to guard against your opponent's attack. Guard is in the same position. Alright. Come on. Come at me, Drona. Ha. Try again. Come on. Alright, you're good. But do it one more time. I dare ya. Ow, ow, damn it. Come on. Come on. I'm in you. I'm in you. Ah! Just in time. Cool, and dude, you don't have to promise that if school gets in the way. I understand, my dude. I think as though I actually have more free time than I thought right now on the weekends. Oh, you almost got me. I was whoa! Ah! Come on, come on. Nope! Alright, come on, Drona. One more. Ha, blocked you again. Low attacks can be used to aim for your opponent's legs, and by performed by pressing down and away and an attack button together. Reversal edge. Uh-oh. Press and hold the R1 button to perform a reversal edge, which will allow you to defend yourself by parrying your opponent's attack following with one of your own. Successfully using reversal edge will create some distance between you and your opponent and cause you to take out your fine stance. Obtain a fine stance, but you and your opponent will enter a clash phase in which actions can be performed using a different attack. The attacks all have a rock, paper, scissors relationship with one another. Square beats circle, circle beats triangle, and triangle beats square. Ha!
There you go.
Ha! Got you. Critical edge. Oh, here's my favorite part. The glowing yellow gauge at the top of the screen is your soul gauge. Pressing R2 while the gauge is at 1 or higher will allow you to perform a critical edge. Let's do it. Not gonna lie, I would do that. Soul charge. Alright. Higher, allow you to do soul charge to send your opponent flying and temper.
Let's have some fun.
What?
You idiot!
Are you gonna give me anything else, game, or do you just want me to beat the crap out of him? Oh well. You can also perform powerful techniques called fierce attacks while soul charge is in effect. You can view a list of fierce attacks by selecting engage attacks in the move list. That concludes the basic tutorial. Well, that was it. Battle tutorial. Oh, that's right. There's still battle stuff. Ow. Ow. Ha. Easy. But yeah, oddly enough, as much as I wouldn't think it, I've actually do have a lot of free time this weekend. Some weekends I won't. This one I do. But I gotta say, the little WKW stream that I co-streamed with Wolf, that's gotta be one of the best series we've done. You appear to have mastered basic fighting techniques. Master Drone's expression grew clouded. Hey Mom, let me tell you a story. When I first began my training, I had a fellow disciple who was slightly older and always looked down on me. I wanted to prove myself against him, so I learned a powerful technique. And yet, when the time came, I still could not defeat him. It turned out I was unable to actually use the technique when the chance came. My folly became evident. Instead of focusing on learning a flashy technique, I should have worked on improving my fundamental skills. So I dedicated myself to practicing the fundamentals. When I was satisfied, I went to challenge him once again, but I was too late. He had lost his life against a neighboring kingdom. This man was a son who claimed vengeance against the one who slew his father only half a year after later. Now he is a warrior even more skilled than his father was. Take this letter of introduction. If you ever have the chance, you should pay him a visit. I took Master Drona's letter, thanked him, and left the dojo behind. Get Apex Legends, dude. Hey, Gringo Cubano. Maybe I should. Got some rewards. Let's see. I gotta do more training? Do I have to? Fine. Attacking 1. When I went to see Master Drona, he greeted me warmly. Today our practice was focused on attacks. It is good to see you again. Master Drona greeted me with a warm smile when I arrived at his dojo. To what do I owe the pleasure? Come to train, perhaps? If so, I applaud your dedication. Today, I'd like to teach you about the many different attacks you can employ in battle. Right then, hopefully this tutorial doesn't take too long. I want to actually get to some action. Please. Game. Please. Alright. What do you want, Master Drona? Crouching attacks. When the crouch guard, release active an attack button to do it. One crouch, stop another crouch. Now rising, rising, no, and rising. Squads of 3, it's free, and you and Wolf can do a stream. Me. That is true, Cubano, that is very true. But I think Wolf also tried to tell me it could be 4. Groups of 4 is what he tried to tell me. Dual button attack. Dual button attack. Dual button attack. Whoa, nope. Dual button attack. 8-way run. But yeah, I'll look more into it. Danny. 8-way run. Another one. Slam into a wall. Nice. And low kick. Throwing. Oh, I love this part. I get to throw people. Nope. You should be dead. Both of those, you should be dead. Special attacks. Break attacks with a restrict delay that cannot be blocked. Alright then. Easy enough. I'm guessing now that chapter's done with. That is all I know about attack types. Next, I'd like to teach you about the effects you can inflict on your opponent using your attacks. Very well then. Can you teach me now? Damn it! I got more style points but no money. Give me money. I am poor. Fine then. Offense is not about attacking wildly. In order to claim victory against a skilled foe, you must know when and where to use what technique. So, let's begin your next lesson. Come on, Drona, I need to get exploring. I don't want this to be an hour full of tutorial. Man. And one more thing. I do have to thank Wolfie Kingston for getting this game for me, just as I got him Spider-Man. Countering. Right then, attacking our opponent. Nope. Nope. Ah, damn it. Oh. Nope. Not happening. Stuns. Perfect. Some attacks with some yellow streaks lying through your opponent, causing him to stagger. Become stunned. Wait, I have to actually become stunned as a thing? Oh, come on, game! Ah! Ah! That's not fair. Teach me a stunned move. Crushing an opponent's guard. Perfect. And I'll just continue attacking their opponent until their guard turns red. Come on. Oh, the gauge is flashing. That means I'm doing damage on your guard. Come on. Wow, this takes a while. Come on. Come on. Just break your guard already. Fuck. Damn it, Drona. Why you got such a good guard? Come on. Break the guard already. There we go. It's groups of 3 in this battle royale. Oh, nice. Lethal hits. Come on, just tell me the lethal hit. I gotta cancel reversal edge. That's not a lethal hit. That's not a lethal hit. Come on, teach me. Come on. Lethal hit, please. Come on. It's easier than Fortnite. That seems good, even though I've never played Fortnite before. But I hear that they pretty much force you to play in teams of 2. I mean 3. There it is. A list of the various conditions and attacks that can trigger lethal hits for each character can be found in the moves list. Right, but I wasn't supposed to know before. Please be the end of the tutorial. I've had enough of this. You've grown more skilled, but as you continue to advance, you will no doubt eventually find yourself against a seemingly insurmountable wall. Let me tell you a story from my past. When I was young, I traveled the world as an itinerant warrior. One day, I was in the distant north of the Ming Empire, in a place called Sichuan. I told Drona that Sichuan was in the southwest of the Ming Empire, but he simply looked at me puzzled. Is it? Really? Well, whatever it may be, I was there. And let me tell you, there was a tribe of fierce warriors. It was during that time with them that I met Hong Ye. Hong Ye was a strong and beautiful young woman. Her slender limbs wielded a blade of great finesse, and her strikes were quick as lightning. She could fend off any attack, nimbly moving like a young willow tree in the breeze. I immediately fell in love with her. However, she told me she could never love me unless I could best her in combat. In a contest of strength, I beat her easily, but her defense was impenetrable. My attacks were blocked, parried, or avoided. They couldn't even touch her. That was because I had not yet learned how to pierce a talented foe's defense. I had learned a thing or two since then, such as the effectiveness of throws against an opponent who rarely lets their guard down, and that there are special techniques that break through any guard. but back then she defeated me and said she had no interest in the weak. I left, trained as hard as I could, and eventually returned to face her again. Unfortunately, she had already wed another. If you ever pass through Sichuan, it will do you well to see her skills for yourself. I'm sure the experience will come in handy. Vowing to take his advice to heart, I left the dojo. As in, like, there are no more, like, unbalanced things, like, it's pretty much locked in at teams of 3, then sounds like it's easier than Fortnite already. Damn it, I don't want to, whatever. Alright, fine. Let me just go through your thing so we can just call it a day. Next lesson, Art of Defense. I visit the dojo to find Drone at the gate, seeing off another visitor. Take care, and don't oversell the skills you've learned here, got it? Yes, Master. Thank you so much for everything. I promise that one day, I'll come back to visit. With those parting words, Drone and student bowed and began trudging down the mountain path away from the dojo. Sorry to keep you waiting. Back for more training, are you? Well, come on in. When I asked about the man who just left, Master Drone told me he was a student who had come from the desert in the north reaches of the Ming Empire. On my way home from my romantic defeat at the hands of young Liu, a young man saved my life in the desert. The student you just saw came here on that man's recommendation. The desert? To reach India from Sichuan, you'd have to head southwest. The desert was in the complete opposite direction. What's with the perplexed look? Oh, I get it. Training first, talking later. Well, today I'm going to teach you about guarding and evading. Alright then. Drone us seriously enough with the tutorials, I get it. I really don't. I'm just plain stupid.
That idiot from New York, that one socialist girl that got elected.
Alright, what do you want? Evading vertical attacks. Got it in the foreground or background.
So weak!
Nope.
So weak!
Nope. Come on, come at me.
So weak!
Nope. Here's one for you.
So weak!
Nope. Back of the head. You should be knocked out. Evading high attacks. Crouch. Oh, damn it! No! Nope. Ow, ow, ow! Ow, ow, ow! Ow! Come on. Hold on. Yeah.
Hey, I'm going to the store. You want to go?
No, I'm good right now. Alright. Attacks on the command list are marked with high, medium, low, special, medium, and special low to be whether they can be blocked by a standing or a crouching guard. Lows can be stand guard and block all attacks of low. Crouching guard cannot block middle, but can help you mark with high. Both can protect you from SM and SL. Attacks marked with LSL can be avoided by jumps and jump attacks. Evading low attacks. Let's jump. Nope. Nope. Easy. Grapple break. Press any attack after you've been grabbed. Nope.
I will. Hand it off.
Nope. Grapple break can still be performed even as you continue to guard by rapidly pressing. Just guard and continue tapping. Alright, more drone and story time. What will you tell us today? Very good. Those are the fundamentals of defense. Your lessons after this will be much harder. Alright, does it still give me player points? Defense 2. During our time together, Master Drona reminisced about his days traveling along the train. Evading an attack entirely is usually the best option, but in a serious battle, you don't always have that luxury. When you're pressed hard by a dangerous opponent, what do? Well, I'll teach you some techniques that will help you grasp victory from the jaws of defeat. Unless you want to grab defeat from the jaws of victory, in which case, just stay home. Alright, Drona, come on. I've had enough of this. Ukemi. When knocked on the ground or back on the ground, press up and right click. Oh, just like that. Oh, just like that. Ukemi cannot be performed with certain types of attacks, such as those that hit you up into the air. If you cannot perform a Ukemi, you can still avoid follow-up attacks by guarding or rolling to the side. Wake-up actions. You can rise on the ground and immediately guard against the person acting on the ground. Wake-up attack. Come on. Just like that. Aerial control. This might be a new feature. Oh, ow! Alright. Whoa! Nope. But yeah, don't hold a direction if you're near the ring out. That's just not gonna work. Guard impact. Good guard impact. One for you. Reverse impacts. Reverse impact. Holding your opponent to perform definitely. Damn it. Come on, come on. Hit me.
Oh no!
Come on. Come on. There we go. Break attack. You're not limited to just reverse impacts or staggered. You can also use reversal edges. Can I do a reversal edge? Or, After the fight, Drona got a nostalgic look on his face and continued his story from earlier. To be quite honest, I had a habit of accidentally going somewhere entirely different from where I intended. That's why I ended up wandering for 3 days and nights in the Gobi Desert. I was on my last legs when a merchant caravan found me. He took me to Kashgar. That's where I met one incredible fellow. His name was Klich. He was a weaponsmith and one talented warrior. He could fight with any weapon in any style under the sun. In battle, he was relentless, giving his opponents very little opportunity to act. He always said he fought to test out the weapons he made, but it was hard to believe he thought of fighting so casually. I had never met a fiercer warrior. If only I'd known how to deflect attacks while I was on the defensive, I might have been able to put him off balance. Alas, it was all I could do to block his attacks at the time, and before I knew it, I was defeated. If you ever are in Kashgar, I recommend you go see Klich. He's an expert warrior and a first-rate weaponsmith. You won't regret meeting him. A warrior smith? He did sound like someone I'd like to meet. I decided to keep Drona's recommendation in mind. That's the last of the tutorials. Advanced reference. Advanced reversal edge. The sun had barely risen from the horizon when I went to visit tactics. You're up early again. Good. Diligence and hard work are the keys to developing a skilled hand and sound body. Your dedication is admirable. Let's get to your final lesson. Yay! I'm talking about the clashes that emerge in the heat of battle, which require you to think on your feet. Final lesson, yay! Reversal edge class stalemate. Pressing the same buttons you opponent during a clash after a reversal edge will result in a stalemate. In the event of a stalemate, both you and your opponent will enter a secondary clash, which another button press when necessary.
This is gonna hurt.
Oh! Come on.
This is gonna hurt. So perfect.
Reaching stalemate isn't the only weakness in reversal edge class. You press triangle on your opponent presses X and break through the guard and extend the clash. Pressing the triangle button in the second round of clash will always break their guard. And movement. You can also move during the clash after a reversal edge or pressing this button in into a catch. Look forward to dodge, move into the foreground to avoid X, and move back to avoid a circle.
This is gonna hurt. Try again.
Yep.
Completed.
Countering reversal edges. A reversal edge can be a reliable defensive technique, however it is not without its flaws. Break attack.
Just die.
I like that.
Just die. Just die.
Breaking the ice. Tutorial. Nope. There's a clash. Nope. Try again. At the end of the tutorials? Yes! Finally, let's get out there. That was a well-fought sparring match. From the flow of that battle, I can see that your training so far has been time well spent. Flow, you ask? That's right. Battles ebb and flow, just like the tides. You need to read that flow and think 3 moves ahead if you want to win. That's the secret. Speaking of which, remember that merchant caravan that picked me up in the Gobi Desert? They ended me hiring me on as a guard, and together we traveled down to a port in Persia. It was a big city, so I figured I could find a ship that would take me back to India. As luck would have it, I soon boarded a trading ship on its way to India, which promptly was sunk by a raging tempest right as we left the Persian Gulf. For days, I floated on a piece of driftwood until I was washed up on the shores of Africa. My clothes were tattered and torn, but I still had my weapon. Of course, that just made the natives think I was a pirate, and I soon found myself fighting off a local warrior by the name of Wold. I'd like to believe that we were evenly matched in strength and speed, but Wold was far more experienced than I. He could read the flow of battle like a book. I couldn't, and whenever we clashed, I foolishly tried to pull off the same move time and time again. That's why I lost. Fortunately, I managed to clear up the misunderstanding. Wold and I grew close, and eventually, we swore an oath of friendship. He invited me to his home in Oxum, and that's where I met his sister, the woman who would become my wife. If you ever have an opportunity to go to Exum, be sure to meet Wold. He's an incredible warrior. Also, if you wouldn't mind, please tell him I'm extremely grateful for everything he's done for me, and that his sister and I are both healthy and happy. Well, that's all the tutorial. Let's get moving, shall we? The journey's dawned. The astral fissure. If what Zazzalemo had told me was true and there was a way to extend my life, I had to try it. I pursued him through a forest, but what lay ahead was a fate I never could have conceived. The air was stifling, and each step forward required an immense amount of effort. Zazzalemo, however, seemed to process unfazed. Eventually my eyes were greeted by something beyond my own imagination. That was an astral fissure, a rip in space and time. It is caused by the great power that flows through the earth and the evil dispersed by the evil seed. To continue living, you will need to obtain the power of the astral fissure. Naturally, it is easier said than done. Astral fissures exude a massive amount of force that will either destroy anyone weak who dares approach it, or turn them into a malfested. However, when someone with great power approaches, a flash of light will bring with it a visitor. Don't just say that as surprised. It looks like you got a fight on your hands. Well, looks like I'm going up against whoever this guy is. Whoever this asshole is. Alright. Are you gonna give me a name? Or are we just gonna fight?
Battle 1. Fight!
Berserker. Berserker! Would you like Berserker? Oh, wow. Clean house! Perfect victory!
Battle 2. Fight!
Ow! Go pay for that. Ow, ow! He's like the level 1. Oh, you're not gonna attack me? Whatever. You're dead anyway. You win! Ah, not gonna attack me? Whatever, you're dead anyway. The attacker burst in a particle of lights that soon faded. Those freakish warriors, berserkers, appear whenever the strong approach an astral fissure, perhaps in response to their power. Berserkers come from the memories of warriors who sought strength. To defeat them, you simply must be stronger. There is no other way. However, you can obtain phenomenal power from the fissure, which will enable you to continue living and provide resistance to astral chaos's attempts to devour your soul. If you can withstand the astral chaos, you will no longer have to fear for your life. Now claim your power from the astral fissure. Encouraged by Zazzalemo, I thrust my arms into the astral fissure. A surge of light burst forth, flowing through the arms and into my body. My heart pounded as my body began burning feverishly. Ah, fuck, it's too hot! As long as the scattered evil and the earth's power remain, astral fissures will continue to appear. I hear there is another astral fissure on the outskirts of the village to the northeast. That is all I can tell you. Before you go, take this. Zazzalemo revealed a set of scales, on top of which fluttered one blue flame and one red flame. These are spirit scales, otherwise known as the Libra of Soul. Take them. Your body is overflowing with energy from the astral chaos. It is the power of chaos and of order. The state of your soul will determine what power you draw from. These scales will reveal which way your soul is leaning. It should help you to maintain control. Now, you must embark on a journey to save your life. So long. Well done. We haven't reached an hour yet, so
Surges in your body.
let's take a look at what we can do. Searing to the soul. You're level 4. And we have the Libra. Chapter 1. The journey begins. Well, where shall we go? Blades of Fate. Eastern coastal plains of I need to find my charger cable. Where'd it go? There it is. Go. Hold on, I'm even more tangled up. Nope, I got it. I was floating in a vast space. The ground was nowhere to be seen, and the sky stretched on into infinity. Ruined chunks of masonry floated nearby. A broken pillar from a temple, a half-collapsed house, a fallen tower, structures of every shape and size from every corner of the globe. At the center of it all was an enormous whirlpool of light. I watched as a colossal building was drawn into it, bricks rippling from the mortar and accelerating into the brilliant glow. A piece of rubble made contact and disappeared into utter silence. The light captivated me with its beauty, but at the same time I was filling my heart with dread. Little by little, the terrible light was drawing me in. Struggle as I might, I could not break free of its inexorable grasp. Slowly, ever so slowly, the distance between us shrank. Maybe it was destiny for my soul to become entwined with the astral chaos. But I will not submit to destiny and allow myself to be consumed by that bright harbinger of death. I need strength, the strength to defy my fate. Light drew near when suddenly two swords appeared below for me. As I reached out to grasp the floating blades, a voice broke the silence. Those who desire strength must make a choice. If you value freedom and wish for the power to pursue your own path, choose the golden sword. If you honor the virtue of harmony and reason and wish for the power to bring order to a chaotic world, choose the azure sword. I grabbed the azure sword and felt my wave of peace wash over me. My mind tranquil, my senses sharp. I raised the blade high and struck a swift blow at the swirling light. The scales have tipped towards the good. Now we have a battle. You will sometimes find yourself faced with a monumentous decision that can change your fate. These choices affect the game's story and alter the balance of the spirit scales, a mystical artifact that reflects the state of your soul. You may even unlock hidden missions depending on how the scales are tipped. Partners in crime. Take out an enemy. Now it's disabled. Hey you. You okay? Yeah, it's Maxie. You want to be careful swinging your weapon around him like that by yourself. Have you maybe had a few too many drinks? Barely conscious, I couldn't tell if the nightmare had ended. A shadow of what looked like an enemy wavered in front of me, one that seemed robust and strong and armed. I readied my weapon. My only escape from this nightmare was to fight. Easy there, I'm not looking for a fight. Well, looks like I've got no choice. Ah, crap, I'm fighting Maxie. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on.
Fight! I won't go easy.
Ow.
I'm impressed.
Ow. There we go. You back to your senses? It wasn't a nightmare. I've been fighting for real. When I came to, a friendly yet somewhat heroic-looking man was standing before me. Name's Maxie. What do you go by? I told Maxie my name. Sky? Nice name. Don't worry, I ain't gonna steal all your possessions or anything. You know, you've got skills. But as an apology for attacking me out of nowhere, how about listening to what I gotta say? It's nothing bad, just a job offer. According to Maxie, the residents of a nearby village suddenly vanished one day. At the same time, a mysterious hole formed nearby from which strange creatures started to emerge. The village head believed it was these creatures who attacked the villagers in order they be found and exterminated. I know how to handle myself, so I agreed to help, but they wanted me to take care of the hole as well as the creatures. Right was when I was thinking I needed some help, I ran into you. The reward's juicier than a rare steak. How's a 50-50 split sound? The mysterious hole sounded a lot like an astral fissure. When I asked Maxie where it was, he pointed towards the direction I was headed. I decided to accept his offer. Alright then, let's do this, partner. With a self-assured grin, he extended his hand. In the spirit of solidarity, I grasped it firmly. Well, we got through that region. Let's onward. Another astral fissure at Visakhapatnam. Visakhapatnam. Okay then. As someone who had traveled the world, Maxie had a lot of stories to tell on our journey. All I hear nowadays is crazy talk. To the west of the continent, some lord suddenly went nuts. In another town, there was a massacre that wiped out the entire population, but nobody knows who or what caused it. Even we were attacked once by a bunch of creeps with red eyes. Maxie was the captain of a pirate crew who were venturing around the globe, yet he didn't speak in an aggressive or threatening tone. You know, I forgot to ask, what's giving you the trouble bug, Sky? Way of saying too much, I mentioned there was something I needed to take care of at the astral fissure created by the evil seed. Never heard of it. Some of my crew might know something though. I'll ask around. Man, I'm beat. I'm gonna turn in for the day. See you bright and early tomorrow. Oh, alright, Maxie. Bye. Bye! What the fuck was that? I woke up with a splitting headache, the remnants of the nightmare flickering in my mind. What's up? You were calling out in your sleep. Here, drink up. I thanked Maxie and told him it was nothing. My headache had subsided, but I wasn't going to be getting any more sleep. And now we have a battle. It is time. The Hal ran. During my travels with Maxie, we came across a friendly young man who said he'd shared the same goal as us and had a proposal. So we're taking on Halran. Suddenly I heard a voice behind me. When I turned, there was a young man standing with a smile on his face. He gave us a small nod. Greetings. May I assume you're also headed through this forest on a mission to hunt monsters? Yeah, we are. You too? Yes, my name is Halran. I've heard there are others who had accepted the mission, so I thought I'd introduce myself. I see. I'm Maxie, and this here's my partner in crime, Sky. I have a suggestion. How about we join forces? While I signed up for this mission, my intent was only to save those in trouble. I have no problem with splitting the reward with you. Sounds like a plan, but I'm gonna have to test your skills first. You game? Yes, of course. Let us begin. Do we have to take out this guy and then decline his offer if we win? I'm not sure about that. Come on, I can take on Halran. Let me at him, let me at him.
Battle 1. Fight!
Nope. Ah, damn it. You knocked me out of the ring.
Fight!
Ready?
Two can play that game, motherfucker.
Final battle. Fight!
Die! I don't want you on my travel. Oh well. You win. I must say, your aggressive style is impressive. You're not bad yourself. Where'd you pick up those staff skills? At Ling Shangsu alongside my brother. Wait, that's Killick's brother? To be honest, I thought I'd fare better against you. Nah, you did good. I feel like it should be me asking you to join forces. You're with me, right, Sky? Yeah, sure, why not? Then it's settled. Haran, you're on our team. Welcome aboard. Thank you. As a sign of a new friendship, I one of Li Shangsu's famous cakes. No one should fight on an empty stomach. Deal me in! Come on, Sky, dig in. Nom 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 nom. I think I've got time for one more. Haran's mooncake. I do, and we gotta fight. We've acquired some food. Sure to eat heartily on all missions. We're at Bubanazwar, the qualifiers. A group of men stood blocking our path. They claim to be part of an organization called the Qualifiers, and we're clearly not here to make friends. Let's go. Stop right there! What are you doing here? We Qualifiers watch over the area ahead. Those without permission to proceed will be turned away. Qualifiers? I've heard the name from some rumors going around recently. Something about saving humanity. Quit babbling and get out of here already. We're only here to hunt monsters. If you share the same mission, it would benefit all of us to work. So you think I was born yesterday? We're just trying to get to the astral fissure. That's Lord Aswell's, and I'll be damned if you get in his way. An astral fissure? Isn't that the thing you were talking about, Sky? I knew it! Daniel! These ruffians are trying to disrupt Lord Aswell's plans. We should kill them before he arrives. Enraged, the man readied his weapon. Hold it, Valtro. He would hate it for us to fight other people. The man let out a deep sigh, and with his blade pointed at us, continued to talk. We don't want any trouble. Just leave. It's for all of our sakes, if you get me. It looks like you're not budging. Heh, that just means we can skip to the good bit. Quit whispering. I, Valtro, will slay all those who stand in Lord Aswell's way. Bring it on. You're pretty hot-headed, I gotta say. Would you like to die? Come on, Valtro. Oh, I gotta take out both of them. Alright, then. Maybe I took out him and Daniel. Punish. Alright, bring it on, Daniel. You're next. Ow! Ha! A kick to the head will do you in. I win. And that'll be my last fight for this episode, guys. Rest up, and then WOW is on. Get what happened, give Wolf the scoop, and then I will play more Kingdom Hearts. I think it's better we just stand down, Valtro. Let's go. Damn you to hell! Next time we meet, you won't escape my blade! And then run off. Going by what they said, it would seem Lord Aswell hasn't arrived yet. Let's head over before things start to get messy. Agreed.
Your soul surges in your body.
Alright. Hey! A new weapon. Alright. Equip it in the player menu. New weapons have benefits, attack power, critical rate, and bonuses. So before I do that, let's just see what the weapon I have is. Before I continue on and bothers nowhere. I'm taking that. So, that'll be it for this episode. Sky/Mike is signing off. If you venture to a casino, don't deal with the devil. I'll see you guys later.